everybody. My name is Aaron, and I'm a children's librarian at the East Brunswick Public Library. So we love cooking together with you kids at the library, but while the library's closed, we're going to come to my house and do cooking here. So the last few things we've cooked have been sweet things, crepes and mug cakes, and while those are delicious, you occasionally need to eat the dinner before you get to dessert. So today we're going to show you something you can really easily make at your own home, no matter what ingredients you have lying around the house. They are called lasagna cupcakes or lasagna muffins. And even though they sound sweet, they aren't. They are delicious. And if you love lasagna, you'll really love these lasagna cupcakes and lasagna muffins. So very easy to make. Before we get started though, do you know what we do? That's right, wash our hands. Let's go wash our hands first. We'll come back and get ready to cook. All right, so our hands nice and clean? You promise? Okay, good. Let's get started. So first, this is different than some of the other things we've been making because there's really no real recipe. It's just a series of ingredients I'm going to show you how to put together. And if you don't have these exact ingredients, that's okay. I'll show you what you can use to substitute. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the pasta layers themselves. So I have egg roll wrappers I got from my local grocery store. You could also use wonton wrappers, which are a little smaller, and that's fine too. Or if you have lasagna sheets at home, you can go ahead and use that. So you can use any of those three things for our recipe. But today we're using egg roll wrappers. So next we have cheese. I have two different cheeses to use, but again, you can use just one, just the other, or really any cheese you have at your house. So we're gonna be using ricotta cheese, which is a creamy cheese. It looks like this. And then mozzarella. So you're probably pretty familiar with mozzarella. You have it on pizza, you have it on different pastas. I'm using fresh mozzarella that I've just sliced into slices like this. But again, if you have shredded mozzarella, that's fine. And again, if you have any other type of cheese instead, you can use that instead. All right, so that's our wrappers, ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese. On this side of the table, we have our last two ingredients. This is oil. We just use oil to oil the pan so it doesn't stick. So the final ingredient is our tomato sauce. So this is a pasta sauce that I put together. So it's just a jar of pasta sauce with a little mushrooms and some vegetarian sausage in here. You could also use pizza sauce. You could use pesto, which is basil, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, and sometimes walnuts. Either of those things, really, any sort of pizza or pasta sauce you have in your house, you can use. All right. That's it. Those are all the ingredients, and now I'll show you how to put it all together. Great. So now that we have all of our ingredients, now I want to show you how to make your lasagna muffins or your lasagna cupcakes. First off, the only cooking implement you're going to need is a muffin tin. So this is a jumbo muffin tin, or it's called also a popover tin. So it's twice as big as a regular muffins. You can use this jumbo size, or you can use the regular muffin size. The only thing you can't do is the mini muffins. Those are going to be too small. So get your muffin tin out, okay? Then you're gonna get your oil, and you're gonna pour a little bit of oil into each of your muffin cups. All right, this helps it so that your lasagna doesn't get stuck to it. So you can use a paper towel, or if you have clean hands, like we all do, right? Did we all wash our hands? Yes. You can use it to wipe around the edges and the bottom to make sure it's all nice and greased. Again, this makes it so that it doesn't stick. All right, now we're gonna start assembling our lasagna. So you make lasagna out of different layers. So I'm going to show you how to make one, and now if you know how to do that, you can do all the other ones. So first off, you start with a sheet of your wonton wrapper or egg roll wrapper, or your sheet of pasta, and you just press it into the lasagna tin, just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you're going to have a little thing that sort of hangs out the side. That's okay. So once you have that, we're going to add a little bit of your tomato sauce, just like that. You're going to add a little of whatever cheese you have. And again, I have two different cheeses. So I'm going to put a dollop of ricotta and a slice of mozzarella. And now what I'm going to do next, that's right, I'm going to do another layer. So I'm going to take another egg roll wrapper, and I'm going to shove it down here on the inside just like that and squish it all the way down so it touches the top of your filling. Usually when I make these, I can usually make 3 different layers. So, of course, if you use a smaller muffin tin, you may not be able to use quite as much. So I'm going to put, again, a little bit more pasta sauce, a little bit more ricotta, pop, and another little piece of mozzarella. And I think I can get one more layer in, so let's put one last egg roll wrapper. Just like that. Put in just a little bit more. So again, just a little bit more pasta sauce, a little bit more cheese, ricotta cheese, and a little bit more mozzarella. All right, there you go. So once you have this, all you need to do is do the same thing 5 more times if you have a big muffin tin, or a few more times until you run out of supplies if you have a regular size muffin tin. Sounds good? Okay, I'll sort of let you see me do it one more time, and then we'll be ready to put it in the oven. So now look at this. So we have made all of our lasagna muffin cups. They all look delicious. And again, they all have the very top layer is a layer of cheese. Again, for us, it's mozzarella cheese. So now that they are done, all we have to do is put them in the oven and cook them for about 10-15 minutes until all the cheese is melted and they're delicious and bubbly. So let's go put it in the oven. And all right, so once your muffins are done, you can pull them out of the oven and let them sit for a little bit to cool down. Here's how you know when they're done. Come on over here. When they're done is usually that it's a little brown on the edges, okay? And your cheese is fully melted. That's how you know it's done. So I usually let it sit out of the oven for about 5 minutes or so to cool down, which these have. And then when you're ready to serve them, you can either use a fork or a spatula to get them up, or if you greased your pan really well, you maybe even be able to lift them out just like this. Let's see how this works. Beautiful. There you go. So you've made your very own lasagna muffin or your lasagna cupcake. So do you want to see how it tastes? Let's go try. So let's come over here. All right. All right. So when your muffin's done, you have it on your plate. Now it's time to eat. So I hope you had a really great time cooking with me today. Again, we made lasagna muffin cups or lasagna cupcakes. It's a really easy recipe, and really you can use anything you have in your house to make these up. So I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. So let's see how they taste. Ooh, looks like they're a little warm. Very good. I hope you really enjoyed making these tonight. I hope to see you again soon at Erin's Kitchen. Until then, take care. Bye.